Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It is your boy, the SMT. We're here to talk to you about the AT&T Quarter 1 earnings for 2021. This is one we were super excited about because we knew that they were going to come swinging. They've been quite aggressive across multiple aspects of their business. Quite the competitor in this stage of the game. And they offer a really good product in a lot of sections of the business. So for AT&T's report for Quarter 1 2021, the financials look good. Consolidated revenues of $44 billion. That's up 2.7%. They've got cash from operations of $9.9 billion. That's up 12%. The capital expenditures, they look good. They're up. So they're reinvesting into the company to make it more money. And the free cash flow at $5.9 billion, up 51%, with a total dividend payout ratio of 63.5%. So I think investors are going to be very happy with these numbers. We've got HBO Max delivering strong subscriber and revenue growth. We also have mobility seems to be doing very well. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from the communication side. For mobility, we have 595,000 postpaid phone net adds, 823,000 postpaid net adds, 207,000 prepaid phone net adds. That's pretty nice to see that prepaid growth. People really seem to be liking what AT&T is doing on the prepaid side. The postpaid phone churn rate is 0.76, which is very good. That is very low. Customers are not leaving. They're retaining them. Revenues are up for the service, as well as just in total revenue, 9.4%. Equipment revenues are up 45%. The operating income on the communications for mobility, $6 billion, up 3.7%. Really good numbers. Consumer wireline, so we're talking about the AT&T fiber net adds, 235,000, with a penetration of more than 35%, which is exactly what they wanted to do. They really hit their goal there with that number, that 35%, and the fiber net adds look tremendous. That is a product that is obviously profitable, sustainable, and people really seem to like it. In terms of the Warner Media side with Warner Studios, they got 2.7 million total domestic HBO Max and HBO subscriber net adds. So we are total domestic subscribers of 44.2 million and 64 million globally. The domestic HBO Max and HBO ARPU at $11.72. Very nice for them. They're doing really good. I think they've really hit their mark with the HBO Max and HBO product. Things are really catching stride for them. They're way ahead of schedule of where they want it to be. That has become somewhat of a golden parachute for them on the media side. Total revenues up 9.8% to $8.5 billion. The financials look good. I think they were $43.9 billion compared to last year, year over year at $42.8 billion. So that's up 2.7%. You've got an increase in mobility revenue, probably due to the high equipment sales. Their promotions are incredible. Their iPhone deals are very good. Their Galaxy deals are very good. They're winning. The video, the media seems to be doing really well. Internationally, things seem to have stabilized, with Puerto Rico and Mexico and Latin America. I don't see how you could slice this in any way that's a disappointment. In my estimations, I mean, this is a very, very good quarter for them. The first quarter net income, the cash from operating activities, everything from the financial side is up. I think a lot of investors are going to be thrilled about this, expect dividends to be paid out, no issue. With the mobility side, I just, that's really what we care about here on the channel. But the truth is, the business is successful. They're very good. And, if we add up all the total net adds on the mobility side, so that'll be business, that'll be consumer, everything, it adds up to 3.6 million. 823,000 postpaid net adds, 595,000 postpaid phone net adds, 22,000 postpaid tablet and other branded computing device net losses. 250,000 other net adds. I'm wondering, maybe that's connected cars or something. And then for prepaid again, 207,000. The postpaid churn in total, in accounting for all of the postpaid, was 0.93. So it's a little bit lower than Verizon's. The other metric that I gave earlier, the 0.76, that's lower than Verizon's as well slightly. The prepaid churn, record low, 3%. The ARPU is $54.10, which is down 2.8%, but clearly the volume is there. From the business wireline side, revenues were $6.0 billion, down 3.5% year over year, but the volume is there. The operating expenses, the operating income, things are really, really good. They've got huge business reach, and residential reach for their fiber connections. The business customer relations are doing very well. The consumer wireline is doing very well. I can't slice this quarter as being bad for AT&T. They killed it in mobility, they killed it in fiber, and they did it in media as well. Things are really good there. Let's just go ahead and kind of wrap up some things with the guidance for 2021 with a pretty good showing for the quarter. I think the gross capital investment, coming in at $22 billion in that range seems to make a lot of sense. Keep the spending. You've got positive momentum. Things don't have to change in wireless and mobility. Continue to do the volume, do the gross numbers, and keep the CapEx up. The capital expenditures are expected to be in the $17 billion range, and I think that makes a lot of sense. The FirstNet is working. The mobility experience is very good. That continues to be bolstered by that contract, as well as the competition with the upgrades and the promotions. Things are very good. I continue to push the fact that I think AT&T does a really, really nice job of making sure that they are competitive in that space, and it's really paying out. So CapEx is going to stay high, and it'll continue to be something that they can capitalize on as a future investment. The fiber, I expect that to continue to be a push, and now it looks like return of investment with Warner and HBO Max seems to be doing well. I'm going to offer more analysis tonight in the podcast, and we'll bring the guys on to talk about it. But something tells me that all investors, upper management executives are thrilled about this quarter. AT&T has clearly invested into being more competitive while still staying profitable, and now they're getting the volume to go with it. Really, really good stuff. AT&T killed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.